I click this button and say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
That's good.
No
Hit
complaints.
me with the pitch for Out of the Hat.
I love Kurogiri.
Sure.
He does some of the coolest shit.
Yeah.
Um, Essentially what this is I like to play the attacks from not my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do the cool stuff. Some of the big ones are the Monstrous Fusion. If you play that with Kurogiri's form, that's an 11 speed attack. And if you played it from somewhere else, that's powerful 5. That's a really big boy.
Yeah.
Nebulous Stairs there to like play with the discard. Vile Seizing is just Vile Seizing. Maximum Overhaul is really fun in there. You play the throw, you dump We Became More into it, you overhaul with either Kurogiri's farm or after you've done another attack from somewhere else. You pick up the We Became Mores, and then you can play them again.
Oh, okay. I'm into that. That's neat.
But yeah, just with set 1 rotating out, I lost a lot of really good tools. I lost Apathetic, lost Brute Strength, Creepy Realization. But haven't fully gone through a lot of the Yu Yu Hakusho cards yet.
That's fair. And so that's your goal here, is to go through them with me?
Yeah, and see what can work and what cannot. I do think this current iteration only has a couple of games under its belt. It does feel slightly mishmashed with just a bunch of 2-ofs and 1-ofs in attacks.
Sure.
But some of those things I just don't want to see in my hand. Like the Monstrous Fusion, I don't want that in my hand. That's not a card I want in my hand.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You want to use Kurogiri with it, 100%.
Right.
Oh, is there any reason we're not playing besides like? Is there any reason we're not playing Hulk and Grimace? That's like the reason to play Evil Kurogiri. Is that one's 10?
No.
Okay. We'll look at it. We'll see what happens.
There is no reason that I'm not playing that. That is a good point. Why am I not playing that card? That's just a free 10 damage.
Who knows?
Huh. I think I got too probably pigeonholed into the whole cycle, recycle, do the thing.
Yeah.
I might have just skipped over it.
That's fair. That is fair. All the cool cards I don't put in your deck are low blocks, though. Am I putting things in the wrong deck? Oh, I am.
Oopsie.
Oopsie indeed.
I've done that like 100 times.
Current
It's
deck.
terrible.
Evil attack, go. Okay, let's try this again. This one. I thought it was weird that some of these just like weren't here. This one. This one. This one. Moving quick now.
Yeah, Rando's and Kurogiri sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I think it is the play in him now. You just get to do it like every turn. Because of the way the card pool clears. You just play the same 2 attacks over and over again. You play an attack out of your hand, and then you play an attack with another attack with Rando. We're looking.
And we've got a lot of really cool Echo cards too, which plays something from not your hand also.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the attacks before we move on, right? So the ones that I pulled out were Shapeshifting Impalement. It's a 10 mid for 3. If it was played from anywhere other than your hand, your rival loses a health. And then if it deals damage, you gain 2 health. It has the Echo keyword. So it's a 7 for 3, or a 10 for 3, 7 for 3, that they burn for 2, you heal 4. And if you have any way to put stats on it, great.
Damage rate. Yeah, no, absolutely. That
80% power selectively destroys their cool cards. That one, I don't like it. Bang. Get rid of it. We don't necessarily care that the top 2 are gone, although we might care. Blue Flame Torment is just a good card. I think it's the card that you want to like not use Kurogiri on, and you just go, hey, Blue Flame Torment.
That's the one you
make
just
your
play
2 checks.
Yeah.
All right, I'll Kurogiri. I'll play this Deadly Fire from my discard pile. It's a 7 mid for 7. It was played from anywhere other than my hand, so I'll draw a card. It's 7 speed, so you'll lose 3. 7 for 7 that burns you for 3. That drew me a card. And it wasn't a 7 diff, it was a 5 diff because of Blue Flame. Prominence Burn does that same idea. Remove the Blue Flame to burn them for 3, so you can keep going your string. Hulking Grimace is just an 8 mid for 10. Dropkick Slicer is just a different flavor of your Warp Gate Portal, but this one like adds cards to your hand as opposed to play one out of your discard, play one out of your deck.
Yeah. Warp Gate Portal is the first thing on the chopping block, because let me tell you, that one check has killed me a couple of times.
If we don't like the one check, then we probably don't want the Dropkick Slicer either, and that's totally okay. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and cut it. I know you don't want a 1 check, but how do you feel about the 2 check?
The 2 check is, if it's randos, it's probably doable because you're getting a lot of just flat value. With the Warp Gate being the 1, you get the 1 attack.
Sure.
Randos has more value. Especially
Monster
if you can
Dash.
shove more stats on it.
This is a 7 mid for 7 on a 4 diff. Is there anything better that we can do with this? Is there a better option as of like, or like, would you rather like, man, this card as a 1-of seems so sick. Like this card in Monster Dash. This card in Monstrous Fusion feel like the exact same card to me. Big for big because I did my thing. Big for big because I did my thing. The only difference is like this one builds down sometimes to pick up with Maximum Overhaul. Well, so does Nebulous Stare.
And that's kind of the,
which means they're the
Nebulous
same card,
Stare,
right?
Right. Nebulous Stare is kind of the second mode if I can't like get through the 7-handers blocks. You just Nebulous Stare, build it down, pick it up with Overhaul, hit them again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not in love with what Monster Dash has got going on, but I'm down for it to be like a cool 1-of.
No, Monster Dash can leave.
Point Blank Shot is that same idea. Just be a 1-of. It doesn't need to be any more than that.
Fair enough.
So my question
it's kind of
for
like
you,
that swing offense defense card. It's can like be either or.
in our deck we get 2 low blocks to be on book with what I normally build, right? So 4-1, that's 5. Normally it's you go 7-7, and then whatever you do is you make up your mids. My question is what 2 do you want? You could do Hulking Grimace, or you could do Deadly Fire as the low blocks, and you probably feel great. I think it's probably just Hulking Grimace because it does its job no matter what. You're a 5-hander that does the thing. This is one of those, again, if I do my thing, I do my thing.
Right. Yeah, let's go with the Hulking Grimace.
The other option, right, could be Tetraterra Onslaught to go pick up a 4 diff. The other option could be, I guess we could ignore the low block idea and play like Shapeshifting Impalement. Like this is an echo attack. It just doesn't hit very hard.
Right. Tetraterra for me, while I was playing it, felt... when it did the thing, it was great, but then if they block it, I just lost 3 health, and then they echo and I lose 3 more health, and I feel like I'm kind of like... Because I don't have a lot of... Outside of Kurogiri, there's not a lot of, like, speed pump, so sometimes it's kind of easy to block.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason why I kind of, like, pulled it out.
So it sounds like Hulking Grimace is the answer then.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's make it 2 Grimace. Okay, actions and assets. Let's go look and see if there's any UU ones that matter. This card's insane. Remove after a non-keyword ability is played on a non-character card, cancel it. Did you echo? Oh, sorry, non-keyword. Just kidding. Non-keyword ability on a is played on a card. That stops barrier shield. Because it says ability, right?
It's just
non-keyword ability. Yeah. Stops barrier shield. Stops the showdown response. Stops League of Villains. The cancel here. It stops rando guns enhance. It stops the pickup and overhaul. It stops
a lot of things.
The enhance. It just says stop a thing. This card's correct.
Pick an ability you don't want. Just say no.
Cancel. Twisty surroundings. Yep. Insane. We're not playing this card.
Oh, do I not have? I don't have. Huh. I swear I play this in every deck I can. I don't know why I don't have it in here.
Okay. 4 barrier shield. You're a 5-hander. You feel like you need 4 of this card?
Probably not.
I'm gonna drop it down to a 3 of, and there's where our Twisty Surrounding goes in.
Perfect.
And then double showdown in comparison to the Team Dr. Ichigai.
I really like Showdown because I can block with it in my hand, and then I can pick it up next turn to block with it again.
So I think about this card is you just already have it, right? As long as you have it in your discard pile, you have it?
Yeah.
And I'm afraid as a 5-hander that this card gets clogged. You at least are allowed to build this card.
That's fair.
It's not what you want to do, but you can.
We can. It's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And preventing the enhances is probably more beneficial to me than.
Yeah, this card's gonna be one of in every single deck that can play it.
Yeah.
This is a crazy ability. This is an uncommon. This card's gonna be nuts in the whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, now onto the foundations. Evil Symbol's got a lot of really neato foundations. Let's look at them.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't looked through a lot of the Yu Yu Hakusho stuff yet, so this is going to be mostly new to me.
Mill 1. Enhance Mill 1. Enhance. Check a 4. If your move hits, your next one gets +1 damage. Destroy a foundation. After gain a damage. After a thing's destroyed, check a 5. These 3 cards, just put cards in your discard pile so that you can mess around with your discard pile and use Kurogiri.
Yep. That's, those are pretty good.
Destroy a foundation. This deck gets stun 1. This is not bad as a 1 of. Warped Pleasure. Players with 6 or more foundations destroy 1 foundation. You are allowed to destroy. You don't have the foundation in your deck. His foundation, Kurogiri's. The one you can play from your discard pile or removed.
I do not.
So you can enhance on this, destroy that, remove it with Kurogiri to play your next move, build that card back in. So you didn't lose your foundation. Kind of.
Oh shit. Huh.
Hey, everybody has 4 foundations. Or 6 foundations. Kagura's Dominance. After they play an ability on an asset, cancel it. Makes sense to me. More power is surprisingly good in your deck. If you know that you have a Monstrous Fusion, a Maximum Overhaul, a Nebulous Stare, a Rando Spirit Gun, a Hulking Grimace as the next card that you're going to play, I will commit more power. It gets -2 difficulty. You're a no-mo. This is a 2 diff in your deck.
Yeah, Yeah. Very nice.
Incompatible Quirks should be in every Evil Symbol deck. This card's bad. If we want to play this card, we should just play
Converting.
the Display of Power. It doesn't have a keyword lock. It is a 1/5, not a 2/5. Yes, it's a different block zone, but it's fine. Yeah.
And it's still giving me the +3 damage.
Immortal Shapeshifter is just like a better card than that as well, because this just says gain health, right? And you already have like a really low amount of health with 28.
Yeah, 500 with 28 feels kind of bad.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna go through now, and I'm gonna look at the cards in here and show you the cards that I don't like. So converting, I don't like. Relaxed Demeanor, very cool in this deck. Experimenting on quirks, I don't think that you need this card at the 4 of. I get that it gives your moves +2 speed. I just don't think you need it. Or wait, it doesn't. You don't care about that. This card sucks. This isn't a if played from someone else.
After I lost Brute Strength, experimenting on quirks was one of the quote-unquote better ways to turn on bench press.
Ah, I see. And you need bench press.
Because bench press is like the free damage.
Well, the good news is.
But now that we got those, we got a lot of damage now. So
a Hiei card that just says lose a health for +1.
Right, paying the cost.
Yeah.
I have that in. That was
the
one of the
Dragon
ones I was
is
kind of
also very good in your deck because it's just commit for 2 damage. Commit lose a health 2 damage. You can pick it after the block. Okay. Zoom should be a 1 of.
Fair.
Boop. Intimidating Presence. This is a neat block card. I don't think you need it. I get what it's doing. It should. Yeah. You don't need it. Defending makes sense. Cooperation makes sense. Force Quirk Activation. Why is this here? Just for powerful?
Just for in case I press the buttons, I can just swing the free momentum if I'm ready to press the button and I just happen to not have the momentum.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this one. Yeah. This is
that was like kind of an card anyway.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you play I still have this on. Would you play Ending the Dream in your deck?
Ending the Dream.
Enhance, destroy your attack, it's 4 damage.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
if you are
4 damage is a lot of damage.
If you're willing to play Ending the Dream, then we can keep it in there. I am not willing to put Ending the Dream in my deck. That's not like playing just a bunch of. Ending the Dream on Nebula Stare is very good. Ending the Dream on Monstrous Fusion, not very good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In your deck, I will put Ending the Dream because of Nebula Stare. Ending the Dream on Throws is great. And Destroy Foundation for your Monstrous Fusion to get 5 damage is not spectacular. All right, there's just other things we can do. Crystallize. This attack gets +1 damage. If you have 10 less health, it gets 2 damage. You just really care about
this.
Damage,
was just
man.
commit for 2 dashes, essentially.
You have such a problem killing people. I love it.
The first iteration of this deck was I had a really, really good defense, but I couldn't kill people.
Yeah.
So I think I overcompensated.
I think there's just better things that we could be doing. So I'm gonna get rid of experimenting on quirks. I think this card's not very good. I'm going to put in 3 copies of Immortal Shapeshifter. I'm gonna put in 3 copies of Deadly Ruthfulness. I think these cards are very cool. What are our stats at? What number is this at? What do we get to do here?
Ideally, I'd like it maybe like between 60 and 65.
Okay.
Because as a 5-hander with limited draw, you kind of want it.
Did I add a text to your deck? Is that what happened here?
How
many attacks did we start with?
I started with 21.
Weird. So, because I don't think I've added very much. I've definitely taken things out. Yeah, I'm killing converted pet capture pieces. I like this tactic. I think it's very neat. Yes. This should probably be a 3 of just to make room.
That's fair.
Fine.
I initially had it as a 4 of because I was playing the 1 check and the zeros
Sure.
become quite
That
a
makes
bit more
sense.
important.
Yeah. More power at the one of is very cool. Arrogant Fighter. After this foundation is destroyed, seal one rival foundation. This is your call on if you want Arrogant Fighter or not. It just says mill a card in your deck after destroyed seal one. I don't think it's great, but it's fine, you know. I almost would rather just have the foundation low block. I just want the display of power instead. We're gonna just jam it at the 4 of. And we're gonna cut crystallize.
Perfect.
Display of power is just if we both have 6
Better.
foundations, we get 3 damage.
Are
Feels
you
great.
playing the game? Free damage.
Yes. So from here, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this back to you. Maybe there's too many low blocks. Let's check our low blocks, actually. Defying Fate. Larceny. Man, I want to kill Larceny.
Yeah, Larceny is fine to kill. That was one of the iffies.
It wasn't good in its format. 66? Okay, yeah, I'm going to give this back to you, and I want you to test it. And then see
perfect.
what you like, what you don't like. And we've put other cards in the sideboard that you can, like, swap in and out and see what's up.
Move it around.
Yeah, because I'm afraid of this Deadly Ruthfulness because of you being a 5-hander. It might not actually be as effective as I want it to be. Of like, if this attack deals damage, the next one gets +1. But it combined with Rando's Spirit Gun is pretty cool.
Right.
Because like Rando's lets you play,
can just
lets you Kurogiri a second
more.
time.
Right.
And so the idea of this is, it isn't +1 on the first one, and it forces them to block so that when you use Kurogiri to Rando's Spirit Gun, you get one. It feels good.
Because then for Randos too, while you're doing it, you could relax demeanor to put something to the top, and then you play it with Kurogiris off of the Rando.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. All right, buddy.
Yeah, no, looks good.
Here it is. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list, and thanks for showing me your awesome Kurogiri list.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right,
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks.